Hey y'all, I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. Today I'm going to be making a brunch and a mocktail, and these would be great for Mother's Day coming up. I know Mother's Day is going to look a little bit different this year, maybe a lot different this year, because we're all going to be at home, but that doesn't mean that we can't celebrate with some really yummy food, and I've got a couple of great ideas for you. Before we get started, I did want to mention that today's video is part of a big playlist. Sonia over at Domestic Diva asked several ladies to participate in this, so there's going to be a lot of different great brunch ideas. I will be sure to tag those ladies below and link the playlist, so when you're done watching this one, go check out those and you'll get some more inspiration. We're going to get started on the food first, and if you've been around on my channel for a while, you know I love anything and everything blueberry. So today I'm making a blueberry muffin streusel cake. First thing I'm going to do is preheat the oven to 375. In this bowl, we're gonna get started on the muffin cake portion first. I've got 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We need 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. A 1/2 cup of white sugar. It calls for a 1/2 cup of skim milk. I only have 2%, so that's what we're gonna use. And 1 egg. I'm gonna mix all of this together. Now that this is mixed together, I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of canola oil. Mix that around. And we're gonna add in our 1 cup of fresh blueberries. We're just going to stir this until it's mixed. One more thing we're gonna add that the recipe does not call for is a little bit of vanilla extract. In the reviews, I always read the reviews of something before I make it just to see if there is a common suggestion that people are making. And I saw several people saying that they would up the sugar on this, which I'm not gonna do, but a lot of people said they would add a little bit of vanilla extract to this, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna add in a teaspoon. Okay, now that this is mixed, we're gonna set this to the side and make our streusel topping. In this small bowl, I'm just going to add 1/3 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Now I'm gonna add in a teaspoon of vanilla, and it says to cut in my butter. This is 3 tablespoons of butter. I don't think I mentioned that. So you could use a pastry cutter to do this, or you can use a fork. I've got a pastry cutter, but why dirty up something else when I can just use a fork, right? So I just need a 1/2 cup of this that will go on the bottom of the pan, and the rest of this will be the topping. We're gonna add chopped pecans to this. It calls for 1/2 cup. I have chopped pecans, but honestly, they're not chopped up quite enough for me, so I'm gonna chop them a little bit more. Okay, we're just gonna add this to here, and this will go on top of the cake. The recipe calls for a 9x9 square pan. I have an 8x8, so I may have to alter the amount of time that it stays in the oven, which is okay. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this with some nonstick spray. Now to the bottom of the pan, I'm gonna take this 1/2 cup of the streusel topping that I reserved and put it on the bottom. Now I'm carefully going to pour my cake mixture on top. And now we're gonna just cover it with the remaining part of the streusel topping. Okay, this is ready to go in the oven. It's going in at 375 for 20 to 25 minutes. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to do right around 25 since I'm using an 8x8 pan. You just wanna make sure that the middle comes out clean when you insert a toothpick, but let's get it in. Cake is still in the oven. It will be coming out in just a couple of minutes. I don't know about y'all, I love a mimosa, but we really don't drink much alcohol at all. And when I saw this recipe online for a mocktail mimosa, I got really excited. It's just 2 ingredients, and I'm hoping it turns out very similar to a mimosa, but let's give it a try. So you just need some sparkling soda water. I'm just gonna use Fresca, the original citrus flavor, and you need some orange juice. You're gonna use 2 parts of this to 1 part of orange juice. And now I'm just gonna add in about 1 part orange juice. The cake is about to come out of the oven. I'm gonna serve it with this. I cannot wait. I don't feel like the cake was completely done, so I put 5 more minutes on the timer and we'll test it then. I had a very sweet subscriber make this and send this to me. She sent me this, and then she also sent me this, which goes onto the handle of a cast iron skillet. So thank you so much, Jackie. I know I'm gonna get a ton of use out of that. That's much better. It is definitely ready. This looks amazing. Let's give it a try. That makes you want to dance. This is perfect. It is so light and fluffy. It's not overly sweet. And those fresh blueberries, they just kind of melt in your mouth. Perfection. To be honest, I've already been drinking a little bit of this. So good. This is the perfect combination for a Mother's Day brunch. I know Mother's Day is a lot different this year. We're not going to be able to spend it with all of our loved ones, but I want to tell you right now, a big thank you to all of the mamas out there. I know it's been really hard these past couple of months that we've been in quarantine. It's not been easy at all. So I just wanted to say thank you for all of your hard work. I know your family appreciates you, and I hope they give you lots and lots of love on Mother's Day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll give this a try. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, if you came over from the playlist and this is your first time here, I would love for you to join my YouTube family and hit that red subscribe button. Thanks, y'all. Don't forget to go check out the playlist, and I'll see you next time. Bye.